Hello, we are Group 7. We consist of 5 members: Đoàn Hương Giang, Trần Khánh Linh, Nguyễn Chí Kiên, Bùi Đức Chính, and me, Doan Hải Đăng. So this video is about our campaign, which is aiming to help the disadvantaged people in our community to make our community a better place for everyone. It cannot be denied that our lives belong to the whole community, and as long as we live, it is our privilege to do for it whatever we can. When it comes to making our community a better place, giving a hand to disadvantaged people is the prerequisite for us all. That's why our group has decided to launch this campaign. With a view to assisting underprivileged people, we not only hope to contribute to the progress of our community, but also want to give meaning to life. In order to find out more about our meaningful and fascinating campaign, please watch this video. Without further ado, let's get started.
Initially, after your question, what disadvantaged groups are? The disadvantage is a generic term for individuals or groups of people who face special problems such as physical or mental disability, or like money and economic support. To be more specific, impoverished people, homeless people, the disabled, elderly people, and so on belong to the disadvantaged groups.
There are countless amount of reasons why we should assist the less fortunate in our society. The first reason is that the disadvantaged are the people who are affected most severely during the spread of the COVID-19 disease. Addressing poverty eradication on Tuesday in front of the General Assembly, UN Chief Antonio Guterres warned that the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic are falling disproportionately on the most vulnerable: people living in poverty, the working poor, women and children, persons with disabilities, and other marginalized groups. Therefore, we need to take prompt action to help them weather the storm. The second one is that coming hand in hand to meet the needs of the less fortunate really can make a difference in that person's life. The better people's lives become, the more thriving the community is. Another reason is the law of reciprocation, which is all about an action being rewarded with another action in return. That means the more you give, the more you receive. When you help the needy, you psychologically feel motivated because the mind feels happy when it gives.
Also, having ones who are in need will make people love to be around you and bless you. Finally, it is really heart-wrenching to see people suffering from hunger, lack of education, and some are homeless. For example, a study suggests that half of the Indian population goes to bed without food. It is obvious that the disadvantaged really need our system to lead an intelligent and beautiful life.
If you look at the world closely, you will see that there's inequality. Governments and other organizations are attempting to fix this gap, but it will make sense only when you find a way to contribute to the community. So, what can we do to help and support the deprived people? That's also our campaign main goal. We have come up with a few solutions to accomplish our dream. As for poor and needy people, we should give them free education to help them stand on their feet, get a job, handle their problems, and lead a successful life. Besides, we should donate old stuff like old clothes, appliances, furniture, and other materials, or provide the poor with nutritious meals and financial assistance to improve their quality of life. Another option could be encouraging people to get involved in volunteer activities and some non-profit organizations to help the disadvantaged. In the case of homeless people, apart from donating unused stuff and volunteering, we should provide them with shelters or use social media to connect to various organizations or community centers involved in helping homeless people.
With regard to those who have disabilities, we intend to raise or donate money as they often need extra funds to cover medical costs, home renovations, and other expenses. Plus, we need to use the right terms when discussing people with disabilities to avoid making them feel hurtful and offended. Turning to senior citizens, we have decided to become a grand friend by writing the elderly letters, calling them, and visiting them often, so that we can support and identify with them. We also try to teach a senior how to use the internet or the computer, since we are living in the digital era.
In conclusion, our campaign was launched to make our community a better place by helping disadvantaged and vulnerable groups. We suppose that we can only find the real essence of life when we are helping others, because we are living with others and our relationship matters. Our efforts are just too small, but together we can help make a big difference in the community. As Mother Teresa has said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples."
If you are interested in our campaign, don't hesitate to join us, and also drop a like if you enjoy our video. Bye for now.